Good evening and welcome to the semifinal Swarmcast. Randy Young along with Jamie Maters, Brian Davis, Bryce Young over there, the tech master himself. Casey Massey back in the back as we are getting ready for a huge contest, historic contest at the Jacket's Nest this Thursday night as the Roswell Hornets come in. And just looking forward to a big night, guys. This going to be a lot of fun. We were not able to do this last week because we ran into a kind of a situation with the flag football team, and that the girls were supposed to be playing over at the middle school, but the weather was atrocious, and they ended up moving it to the indoor facility. So Casey had to be over there to help with that. We decided we'd go be emotional support for Casey.
Absolutely. And watch some good football.
And watch some very good football. Yeah. And we're going to talk about the girls in a little bit, but we apologize for kind of ducking out on everybody last week, but it just was what it was. This week, though, a lot to talk about. We've got to talk about the Woodward game, which we did not get a chance to talk about. We got to talk about Roswell, of course. We've got the playoff brackets. We've got the Blizzard bracket that we need to talk about. We need to talk about what has led up to where we are with the playoffs, because you've got another semifinal being played Thursday night between Rome and Gainesville. We've got a good preview video for you of Woodward. I think you'll learn a lot about it. We're going to talk about that's right, I'm sorry, about Roswell. We're going to talk about tickets, live stream, radio stuff. We've got signing day stuff to talk about. We had a bunch of young men who signed this last week. A bunch of all-region players we're going to talk about. Anyway, we're going to talk about the college playoffs. We got a bunch to talk about. But, guys, first off, here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great spot to be in. Only 4 left standing, and we're one of the 4.
I was just glad to be able to play the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Big time.
That's another factor, too. But still, it is a neat thing to be able to host your third. I think it is now.
Yep.
And the first one since the 80s. So, I mean, it's a big deal for sure. And, of course, Roswell, everybody had this one circled when the brackets came out because the potential was there to be able to play them again. And I think everybody's had a bad taste in their mouth ever since 2022. Yeah.
It's really remarkable to think that the only home loss that these seniors and that Coach Rogers has had was against Roswell there in 2022. Isn't that something?
Man, I tell you.
It's impressive.
Weird that it's rolled right back around. You know, it comes right back around.
Yep.
So should be a huge night in the Jacket's Nest Thursday night.
Yep. And what you said a moment ago, I think we definitely need to at least visit about the fact that we are playing.
Yeah.
And the fact I want to say, and I want to give my regards and respect to Dr. Tim Scott and the Georgia High School Association, because they could have dug their heels in on this thing. They could have. And we would still be in limbo. I mean, we were all wrapping our head around the thought of the playoffs just being suspended and the season was over. I mean, that could have happened. But to their credit, the Georgia High School Association, once the evidence was produced about what happened with the teams from Macon getting into the fight back in August, I think the indiscrepancy there and the inconsistency kind of put the GHSA in a spot where they had to acknowledge, okay, let's move on here. And it takes a big person, it takes integrity to step up with that spotlight shining that bright on that situation to say, hey, you know what? They got a point. And Dr. Tim Scott stepped up and did that. The GHSA stepped up and did that. And they deserve our compliments for doing so, because otherwise we're not playing.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
And ultimately it's about putting kids first. And regardless of the situation with the Gainesville thing, it was about a lot of other kids who were being influenced by their decisions that was being made there.
Yep.
And no one deserves to just have the whole playoffs suspended, right? I mean, so I was glad it was able to happen, the way it happened. And ultimately, regardless, I'm just glad that we're able to play this game and within a reasonable amount of time, too, so that the victor of this game can go to the state without having to do such a quick turnaround, too. Yeah. And it's not a hurry-up and rush thing. They were able to move some things around and accommodate for what that was. So,
well, everybody, I think, is suffering equally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and nobody won from the situation, I don't think.
Nope.
Gainesville I guess if they came out on top of it, I guess you could say. But as far as everybody else, all the schedule changes and everything, we're all figuring it out. Yeah, and Alan Martin, we saw where the Brunswick coach resigned today, which is just a shame.
But I can guarantee you that there's going to be some black and white rules put in place here for this going forward.
Yeah, all this grayness will be gone.
Yeah.
100%.
And which there needs to be.
Yeah,
Before we get too far.
Yes, Blue Blizzard Cup, we lift you up. Thanks to Dairy Queen for sponsoring
Absolutely.
the Swarmcast through the whole year.
Yep.
And what is this in here?
This is chocolate chip cookie dough. It's one of my favorites.
Which,
And-
Casey Massey, go ahead and bring that up. Look at there. There's your finalists. Oreo and chocolate chip cookie dough. Those are your
Wow.
two finalists. And we'll be posting that after the show tonight, so you can go in there and pick your winners.
Yep.
And we are planning on doing our next Swarmcast Monday evening. I think that's right. Regardless of win, lose, or draw, Thursday, we're going to do the Swarmcast on Monday because Tuesday. Anyway, I know where he was headed. We're going to shoot for doing it next Monday. So everybody just kind of make your plans. And hello to Obadiah Farley, Robert Ramsey, Kenneth Hurst, there's Philip Moore, Gordon Roddenberry, my brother, Alan Martin, Philip Moore. Thought to ponder, with power rankings coming to effect next season, do you think we should just do away with regions, schedule your own 10 games? Schedule harder, you get rewarded. Schedule weak, you might not make it.
You wouldn't have nobody scheduling nobody. It'd be too much up in the air because everybody's already running the problems trying to find schedules.
Yeah, the lack
So
of structure there would be a problem.
They've got to keep a region to make those games solid because, like I say, it's hard to fill 4 or 5 games right now as is.
Yeah.
Everybody. Because everybody's trying to play up, nobody wants to play down,
Yep.
and not everybody can do that. So
And and the big thing too to remember is with this new platform, region champs are rewarded by for sure getting in.
Yep.
So there is a reward for winning your region.
yeah, that too.
It's just I think a big thing to remember that is that it'll take a little bit of time to getting adjusted for that, but it's a formula based system. It's not
Random.
Guesswork.
Yeah. It's not Billy and Joe saying, "Oh, I like this team here, so this is who we want in."
Right.
It's a formula-based system, and I think that's how you do a power ranking correctly as far as picking seeds when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Agreed.
Is by a formula-based system. As long as you make the formula available for everybody to figure out.
And it's the
what
same
it should
for
be.
everybody,
Correct.
too. Yep.
Correct, yeah.
Yep.
Lakeisha Esser, always appreciate you. Sean Badillo, Thomasville is going to be packed with the game. I think there'll be a lot of folks coming from out of town to be able to watch this game.
But
Victorian Christmas.
here's my
And Mike
prediction.
Bufford says Oreo going to take the win.
My prediction is that Victorian Christmas on Friday night will be a record
Yeah,
setter.
go Friday.
you're probably
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah. Go
My
Friday night.
gosh.
Because
Yeah.
we'll have the game on Thursday, and the bands will be playing on Friday.
Right.
Because of us playing and all that, they swapped a bunch of stuff around to make it
Yeah,
work.
there's been a lot of jockeying for scheduling stuff.
Yep.
If you're watching this on Facebook, share the video. Just share it on your page. Share it with your friends so that they can see it through you.
Yep.
And Elaine Massey, of course, we appreciate her as always.
Absolutely.
At least one of us in this room. Without her, I'm just saying now that
I guess so,
that guy
right?
down there. Lakeisha, we're all ready for Thursday. And again, it will be unusual.
It feels weird to say, get ready for Thursday.
Yeah, nothing like a Thursday night in South Georgia, but it is what it is.
I guess the last time we played on Thursday was up in Albany, wasn't it?
Probably so. I'm
Well,
sure
I can
so.
tell you, there is not many football teams below Macon playing football.
No, well, there's nobody playing Thursday other than us. So I mean, if you guys are,
Or Friday. No, I guess you got Worth.
You got Worth playing.
That's about it.
Us, and, is that it?
that's about it.
Yeah.
As far as South Georgia
Yeah, I
is
think
concerned.
so.
Hope we ain't leaving nobody out.
Yeah, Sean, we will not be live streaming Victorian Christmas. I mean, Toombs County, if you want to say Toombs is,
Well, there's nobody on the southwest side.
yeah.
I don't think
Us and
east
Worth.
either, but
I don't think. We're not going to be live streaming Victoria Christmas. Yeah, there goes so and so eating a churro.
eat a fried Oreo,
That's right. That's right.
some
But
deep fried butter.
I may be a little busy while y'all live
Is
stream.
there that available now?
some fried butter. That'd be-
Probably.
Fried butter.
Some
No, I
fried
got-
fried mayonnaise. That'd be
Gotta
real
go get
good
you
too.
some corn.
Man,
The guy at the fried mayonnaise booth said, "Wait a second, he's making fun of my stuff."
That's right. That's
If I
right.
ever see fried mayonnaise, I just turn around and walk out, no matter where I
Hey, look, I'm here.
was.
for
I'm in the
roasted
wrong
corn.
spot.
yeah. When somebody said they was fried ice cream, I was like, dude.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, how you fry it?
Very quickly
freeze it solid and then
in cool
throw it in.
grease.
Cool.
Could be a messy situation.
Just saying. Yeah, but anyway, one of the things that I wanted to mention before Coach Rogers calls, which will be here pretty quick, the other game that was played, donut burgers. You're right. Now I heard.
Now
I'd like to try one of those.
we're about to get our fair food comments.
It's going to get deep.
A Krispy Kreme hamburger.
That would be good.
Brian said, I'm a fan of the street corn.
Hey, that's good
I
too,
love
man.
me some elote now. I tell you,
Some
I love
some what?
Elote.
Is that
okay.
what does that mean?
Street corn, Mexican street corn.
Okay, is that how you say it in Mexican or something?
I'm not in Mexican. I didn't
Or in
realize
Spanish?
Mexican
I'm
is a
sorry.
language.
know
That
if-
shows how much I
We
know.
got him.
I didn't know if you were
Is it
doing that.
it is a language.
What?
I'm just kidding, man.
Cindy King, you're waiting for the can.
That more, no.
Phillips asking if we're going to take the team
No.
through downtown during Victorian Christmas. No, they will not.
There may
we
be
can
a few
try.
concrete.
Yeah, it would be afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
they've got
Victorian
the
Christmas
concrete.
ends
I
a
mean,
lot
now,
before the game would.
technically, the Victorian Christmas will be done by the time the game, or before the game is done.
Yeah, because I think
Because they
it's
end at 9.
yeah
You have to
around
be
9 or
cleaned up.
9:30.
9:30 or so.
Has to be cleaned up by 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest.
Roads got to be open.
Lakeisha is requesting you to say the Krispy Kreme. The Krispy Kreme, what'd you call it?
Krispy Kreme burger.
But the Gainesville-Langston Hughes game. Gainesville wins it. A fairly convincing fashion, guys. Kind of surprised me.
Yeah, to be honest with you, we kind of thought with the whole thing, if anything was going to happen, Gainesville was going to be ready to play and play with purpose.
With a
and
point to prove.
A chip on
Absolutely.
their shoulder, and that's exactly how they come out. And Langston came out a little flat.
Yeah. And I think, too, it's fair to say, based on what we saw last year with Langston Hughes, they're not quite as athletic as they were last year.
Yeah.
Especially along the lines of
They
scrimmage.
had some speed, though.
Now,
No,
speed,
right,
now they
right.
had those guys that could bust it. But as far as the physicality on the lines, it
Yeah.
didn't look like the same team.
Yeah, they wasn't as physical as they had been.
No.
And, when you graduate 36, I just
Yeah.
and had 33 more.
Yeah.
Well, and they made some adjustments in that half and started working their way
Yep,
back
yep.
and using their speed then to their
Well,
advantage.
they didn't have the turnovers in the second half as
right.
they did.
Right.
They kind of got behind the 8 ball fast.
Yep.
Maybe got out of their game plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when you get out of your game plan,
Yep.
Yeah, this has some issues throwing the ball.
Yep.
Which we talked, and we never really understood why they switched quarterbacks there. to be
Yeah.
honest. That was a little weird but I mean, their profile of playing ball is running it, and obviously that's where they get the most explosive plays at.
Yeah.
But just kind of confusing why they chose to do that. I'm sure there was a reason somewhere down the line, but outside looking in, I don't know.
Alan says he's going to be at a Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert. Listen to the game one year. Good luck listening to us with that going on, I can
You're
tell
right.
you.
Between that and the horns,
Yeah. Tell Al Petrelli I said hello. Yeah, you remember old Al coming down here? Good guy.
I think their singer's Johnson. He won American Idol.
No, there's a bunch of singers, man. They're
So,
super talented.
yeah.
If you have not seen videos of the TSO show this year, you need to take a look at it. It is unbelievable.
Good stuff.
It is Kiss meets Pink Floyd meets Beethoven on steroids.
That's cool.
Cool.
But anyway, compliments to Gainesville. With all of the distractions, with all of the everything, they showed up. And no doubt
Yeah, they won the
made
trenches.
a statement. Yeah,
They won the trenches.
big time.
That was
And the turnover battle.
yeah, but I mean that offensive line they got, man, they just steamrolled them all night.
Yeah.
Now, Philip, if we told you that, it would be bad.
It's a secret bunker
It's a
somewhere,
bunker.
somewhere in the outskirts of Thomas County between Meigs and Otlotny.
It's in a
So there
basement.
you go.
Under the ground.
That's it.
Go to
Underneath the
Fayetteville
chicken
and turn
house.
left.
It's in an undisclosed location.
Yes, this is true.
Go to
Dr.
Fayetteville
Robin
and turn
Hines going to be
left.
watching football. Yeah, I hope we got
Absolutely.
some doggone good ones watching. Look who just said, hey, y'all. That's
Hey,
Whit.
Whit.
Not Whit. She needs to call.
Well, we need to get
Oh,
her to call
Justin
at some
Rogers?
point in time. Here comes Justin Rogers right there. Coach Rogers.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Just watching this practice now.
How did the practice go good?
Good, really good. I thought the boys had a great practice today. A lot of energy, a lot of juice. Good mental too as well. Thought it was a really good day.
Good deal. Good deal. Now, we did not get to talk to you about Woodward, so let's rewind back what feels like about a month and a half ago and
Yeah, no doubt.
and talk about the game against the War Eagles. We kind of stubbed our toe a little bit. They took advantage of it, got a lead. but our guys responded, and I thought, again, the little pushback from them was a good thing, and I loved the way our guys pushed back against it.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we just didn't have a good first quarter. I mean, there's ain't no way around it.
Yeah.
Offensively, we had two turnovers. That we just can't have those things. And then they were able to create a explosive pass play with a little double move to one to get a big play, and they popped a long run to get a play right after one of the interception actually, and then they had one decent drive. And just like I say, just a bad first quarter. But proud of our kids, like you said, they settled, they regained their composure, and we talked about it. I mean, you can't go get in a fist fight and expect not to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just part of it. If you're gonna go in there and fight somebody, then they're gonna land some punches on you. It'd be okay. Just win the fight.
Right.
And so I thought we did really good. Had an unbelievable second quarter. And so they kind of regroup, and that second quarter is where we really pulled away and continued on in the third. And so, no, I'm with you. It's never bad to see how your team's going to handle adversity, because as you keep moving, you're going to get it. And they handled it great with a big flying A+ on that.
Now you mentioned, and I don't want to dwell on any of the Woodward guys, but you mentioned number 1, Blake Stewart. I'm going to tell you something.
Man.
That
He
kid
good now.
is as good as I have seen, Coach.
Correct. I'm with you now. That kid's going to be special at college wherever he goes. He's incredibly talented. I think he's going to probably be more of a receiver than a DB, but I could be wrong. But he's incredibly talented. He's very athletic. But more importantly, what's really impressive is just how hard he played from first quarter to fourth quarter, and he didn't leave the field, bro.
Nope.
Special teams, offense, defense. I mean, just unbelievable. Really big-time player. Big-time player.
Yeah, no question. And I thought, too, we mentioned how well the defense responded for us after that little initial burst. Eugene Ware, Coach, he had, I think, his best night.
Yeah, he's settling in, getting better. Hadn't played linebacker till this year. And so it's one of those deals as he continued to get better and better and more opportunities. And the good thing is he got a lot of opportunities when Trayvon was hurt, because we had to move Amari out. And man, he just blossomed. And he's such a great kid. He's so explosive for his size. And so now we've got a lot of depth at linebacker now because of that. And so able to play a lot of guys there, do some unique packages, where we're playing all three of them in there. We had Trayvon back here at safety some and doing some things with that. And so, yeah, Eugene just gives you a lot of flexibility now.
Talk about Deuce Lawrence's kickoff return, which we're watching right here.
Yeah, that was the shot in the arm we needed. I mean, we were down, needed an emotional play to kind of get back in. And, man, it was just a big-time return. Started it, on one side and was able to cut all the way back across the field and finish it all the way on the other side. Single out Frank Garbett. Frank Garbett had a big block in there and had two big blocks. Had one at the point of attack and then just kept hustling. Then made another block on a little seal right there around the 50-yard line. And so really great effort there. But, yeah, that play just really got our sideline, just got a lot of adrenaline and energy back in our sideline, and I think back in our stadium.
And then Kobe Carnage took the next one and went almost to the house himself.
No doubt. They kicked away from Kobe, kicked away from Deuce, rather, and kicked to Kobe now. And then Kobe went and made a big-time play on it as well. And it was one of those deals where they had a kicker that had kicked it in the end zone all year long. And we talked about it that, every now and then he'll leave one out. And he had left some out the week before, as it gets colder, it's a little harder for that thing to travel. And we wanted to make them pay, and boy, did we.
How much difference does it make, Coach, for these teams that have not played on grass to play on grass?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely unique, I guess. So, because those Atlanta schools, Roswell's going to be like that. These Atlanta schools, there just ain't many grass fields up there.
Yep.
And it's all turf. And so it's a different element for sure. And so especially probably for kicking. I don't know how about the rest of it, but I know kicking makes a big difference.
No question. By the way, Dr. Robert Hines commented here. He said, if Thomas County Central was perfect, it would be nuts. Justin's done such a great job there. Nobody has done it better. So compliments to you, Coach.
Oh, thank you. That's high regard, man. He's seen a lot.
He sure has. Obadiah Farley is asking, what does this game mean to you and to these seniors?
Oh, it's big. It's this year has meant so much to me and to the seniors, just because, I mean, this is our group, man. This is the group we all came in together, kind of got this thing, rolling. And I'm just so incredibly proud of him. Now I know what he's thinking. He's thinking because we're 29-1, and that one is a Roswell Hornet, and so obviously that sticks in our crawl as well. And we want to right that wrong with that. Speaking of that, year today at practice, man, had two good alumni here. Tyler Floyd was at practice, and Big Javion Revels, man, Big Red. Yeah, it was good to see. It was good to see him. I hadn't seen him in a while, but he slimmed up, looking good. I'd like, man, if I could have him at 3 technique right now, I'd take it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And no doubt about it, Coach, this is a special group of seniors. And I don't want to dwell on this because we've still got work to do. But when you look at the fact that this bunch is 51-3, 51-3, that is mind-blowing. I mean, back in the 90s during those quote-unquote glory days, I mean, I don't know that I ever thought we'd be talking about the possibility of any group eclipsing what Joe Burns and those guys did. But not only we talk about it, it's happened. That's such a compliment, man. Such a compliment.
Yeah, it's surreal, when you think about it, because when you're in the process, man, you're just head down working next week.
Right.
We're just trying to go 1-0, and it sounds so cliche and sounds so robotic to answer the question that way, but it's the truth. I mean, that's how you go about your business is day in, day out. But when you do take a moment to look back, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool what the coaches, the players, the administration, because it took everybody, the administration, the support of this community.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't do things like this without everybody pulling in the exact same direction.
Yep.
Nobody's pulling against anybody. Everybody's pulling together. And that's how these things accomplished. And so now we all got to go, right? That was fun to look back. Now look back through that windshield. Yep. That's why it's big. And let's make sure we keep pulling in the same direction this Thursday night.
Coach, give everybody your overview of what you see when you look at Roswell.
Well, they're an offensive machine. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's seen it. I mean, offensively, they're a juggernaut. They're a problem. And it starts with that quarterback, number one. I mean, he's just he's such a dynamic runner. The head coach, JT, y'all have all seen his offenses at Lee. And he's, Wesley Bryant was such a problem for 2 years, dealing with him. And they're kind of doing the exact same stuff with this kid. And so he's going to run it more than the running back runs it. He'll run it about 30 times a game. And but he can throw it now. Don't let that fool you. Now he's a baseball player. He's got an accurate arm. He's got 2 really good receivers, number 10 being his favorite. And so he's going to stretch you there. So we got to pick our moments to play man, and then, be able to add hats to the box and then play zone and mix it up on them and then tackle well in space. Make sure we don't give a big run. They're going to frustrate you with some 4 and 5 yard runs, and we got to be okay with that. Just don't give the big one. That's kind of where the lead popped us is they got 2 long runs.
Uh-huh.
And so you just got to kind of get them corralled. It's like the old split. You talked about the old days split back beer. Thomas County Central Coach Pilcher, that's what they do. They lull you to sleep, and then all of a sudden Joe Burns come popping out of there. And so we want to make sure that doesn't happen. And that's what we got to do. Now, defensively, they're going to get in that 3-3 stack, and they're going to just fire at it, man. They're going to be moving around, trying to create confusion, bringing different pressure packages and twist packages from all over and play a lot of one high safety structure behind it. Same thing. You got to be true to the course and know that you throw it up in there, you might get 2 or 3. You throw it up in there the next time, you might get 50.
Uh-huh.
And so you just got to trust it and just keep on in there. And so, like we told the team, their plan, in my opinion, is 2 things. A, play with great effort. And they do. They're high character kids play with great effort. And then number 2, try to confuse you.
Uh-huh.
They're going to try to confuse us defensively with a lot of shifts and motions and eye candies, and then they're going to try to confuse our offense with a lot of stems and blitzes and twists. And so we've been very important this week that we feel really good on our mental game of where we're at. Trust our eyes of what we see and don't start seeing ghosts.
Jamie, you got something?
No, I'm good. Coach. I know that it's kind of been weird with the little lull that we had to kind of go through, and it kind of gets you all out of rhythm and all. But seems like that the teams responded real well in keeping that rhythm kind of together. And kudos to the coaching staff because that's tough to do.
Yeah, I think they've handled it really well. And again, it was a weird situation. It was a difficult situation. I think the GHSA probably did what was right, to be honest. All the people that are playing in the semifinals are going to play on the same day, and so everybody's got the exact same opportunity to get ready for the championship game. And that's fair, Now it affected us, and we didn't like it. But if we step back and look at it, we can at least acknowledge that's the fair thing to do.
Yeah, everybody's suffering equally.
Yeah,
that's right. Yep. And so it is what it is. So we talked to the team when it happened, and it's either opportunity or distraction, right? Yep. It's what you make it. And so we addressed the two areas that you're always so nervous about this late in the year. Number one, you're nervous about the wear and tear. It's a long season. You've got soft tissue injuries, you got bangs and bruises, and so you're always worried about that. And then number two, you're always worried about mental fatigue. Yeah. You're getting burnt out, from just doing it so long. And so we took the opportunity last week to have some afternoons off. Yeah. We got in the morning, got our work done, got them off, and got them to go. And boy, if you get to leave this place as a kid at 3:30, man, you feel like you was off a whole day, man.
That's right.
And so, I think that addressed those two areas that you're always nervous about. So we took it as an opportunity and not a distraction.
Makes sense. Guys, you got anything?
Sounds good.
Coach, I was just going to say a big congratulations to our kids and your coaching staff and how well y'all have done. One of the best early signing days we've ever had at Thomas County Central. I thought that was fantastic.
And we're going to look at some video of that.
I'm going to go with the best early signing day. It's the best early signing day I've ever been a part of. Yeah. Anywhere I've been at. And so, pretty impressive to have 9 guys sign early, 7 of which will be on college campuses in January. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. And but just kudos to them, proud of them. I mean, they've been working for this since their sophomore year when, they kind of identified as possibilities. They started taking college courses. They had to take summer classes so they could be able to graduate early.
That's right.
And so, again, they've done the things they needed to do. And so super proud of them. And it just shows the mature group they are. They're a good group of boys.
Last thing, Coach, and then we'll let you go. Last home game of the season, man. How memorable has this thing been there at the Nest this year?
The Nest something else now. Is the reason why the record says what it is. Yeah. All right, it's just it's a special place, and it's a hard place to come in there if you're not a jacket to get a dub. And very, very good. We love playing in front of the home crowd. We're gonna get a little Thursday night Amazon Prime or whatever you want to call it. Thursday night football. And so we expect, and I know they'll be there packed out. The crowd will be there ready to go. And, man, I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it. Can't wait.
Me too.
And of course, now we're supposed to be neutral, right? Isn't that right? I mean, good luck selling that to our fans. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, man, I can be a good hostess, but it's still my house. That's when you invite people over for Thanksgiving, man. You're going to be cordial and respectful, but it's still your house now. We got some rules.
I love it, man. Well, hey, Coach, we will see you out there Thursday. Go have you a good evening. Good luck against them, and appreciate everything you do, man. Looking forward to it.
Awesome, man. I look forward to seeing all you guys. Go Jackets.
Amen. Amen. Thank you to Coach Rogers for taking his time, as always. Thanks to Dairy Queen. Yep. Blue Blizzard Cup, we lift you up. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough, which is in the finals of the Blizzard bracket, which we will be sharing online after the broadcast tonight. And we will pick a winner and reveal the winner of the bracket, the Jamie Majors inaugural Blizzard Bracket Challenge. We will reveal that on Monday.
Speaking of nog, do they have an eggnog Blizzard?
Ooh, not yet. But it's got to be coming.
Yeah. And also, too, some folks have asked about the playoff bracket challenge that we had. And we have got some folks that's narrowed down. I think, Brian, you were looking them over. There's a couple that have kind of, it sounds like, emerged.
So one thing you got to remember when you're looking at your bracket to see how well you've done, one elimination in the quarterfinals can pretty much set you aside. So if you were to pick Hughes to go all the way to the semifinals, all of a sudden you can't generate any points on that side. And I'll say this, too. Every bracket that we have has picked Thomas County Central to go to the state championship and win it. Mm-hmm. Every one of them. So even though you may have Thomas County Central on this side still alive,
It's the other side.
the other side matters, and we have some that have Gainesville and some that have Rome in the finals too. So it'll be interesting to see, and it will be very, very close there towards the
that'd
end.
be
So.
No, we got some educated fans now.
So, but
I'm
depending
telling
on
you.
which way it goes, I do not believe we'll have a tie at the very end of it.
Good deal.
Robert's asking how much will we be ignoring with that mess. And I assume he's talking about the neutral field thing. With the fans, it has no impact whatsoever.
None.
Does not impact the thing. The in-game environment that's presented by the school has to be fairly even-keeled. But we're going to do our thing, and the folks from Roswell can participate.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be playing the third down video when we've got the ball, and it's third down. Now, what they do with it, that's up to them. But
Now,
we know what to do with it when we do.
And in all fairness, this is no different than what the NCAA does with regionals and tournaments and
Baseball.
stuff. Baseball, for instance, we were down at the Super Regionals a couple years ago when Florida was hosting South Carolina. You don't have walk-up music. You don't have any partisan kind of announcing. It's very neutral because technically it's a NCAA game at that point. Just like this is a GHSA game.
That's right.
They
Yeah,
kind
I-
of dictate that kind of
I
stuff.
think some of the biggest things you'll see is you'll see a cleaner sideline for sure.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, which needs
Which
to be
is
done.
okay with me because it's already hard enough to do what we do down there to try to get in
Yep.
the best positions we can to. But it's okay, and but hey, our fans can still be the 12th man.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Does not affect
we
them.
practice in the noise, so
It does
I'm
not
not worried about
affect a
it.
thing regarding the fans.
And I'll tell you, my hat's off to Woodward for their fans
Oh,
coming
man.
here.
Oh,
They sounded awesome.
They showed out.
And,
They sure did. But we responded, and
we
that was
responded
it was
also.
fun. It was a
Yeah.
great atmosphere.
The lady that was over there with a fire extinguisher running back, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, it wasn't cool just people sitting behind her that couldn't see the kickoff.
Yeah, because there was no wind.
Theirs didn't dissipate.
Yeah, she sprayed and just sat there.
Yeah. Girls basketball just beat Worth County 57-54. Boys
All
are about to
good.
start.
I
so.
mean, the boys are 4-1.
4-1. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was going to mention
How about
that. Mention that. If you got that basketball picture, Casey, I don't know if it's in there or not, but yeah, they have done.
And I guess
cool.
that's
cool.
after the little tournament we had down in Tampa.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
So we
right.
must
That's
have
right.
lost the game
They
down there.
did lose one of the teams. I think beat them
Wow.
like 76-68, something like that. But
Guys are
yeah,
playing good.
Yeah, no doubt. Why don't we jump into the preview of Roswell? We've got that video of them playing. This is them playing Gainesville.
There's 10.
Yeah, number 10 is the big receiver, and here's the quarterback. Now he is not a speedster, but he is a chunk, and he will run right through you. He's a little more physical than you would expect a quarterback to be. I mean, he really is a power running back who happens to be playing quarterback. And this is what they like to do with
So
it.
kind of like Adam was when he was here.
Very similar to Adam.
Yeah.
Very similar to Adam.
You got any idea who they're playing right here?
Yeah, this
Gainesville.
is Gainesville.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is Gainesville. Their kicker is an all-state kicker. If they get to the 40-yard line, they are in range. He has kicked a 57-yarder twice in his career.
Was one to win?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the game against Gainesville, as a matter of fact. Now, defensively, one of the things that will stand out, at least in my eyes, is their line of scrimmage is not real big. Their defensive line is not real big. They're very athletic, but not huge by any means.
And you see right there, Gainesville's got a huge line of scrimmage.
Yeah, big time, big time. Pastor Marable, yeah, you got to hit him in the mouth, tackle well. They will not quit. We know that. We know
Yeah,
that all
yeah,
too well.
yeah.
They are going to play 4 full quarters, no question.
We just got to I think the defense key for us to win is keep them in front of us. If we can do that, I feel good about our chances.
Well,
We can say between our ears.
Well, it revolves around their quarterback, number 10 there, and you're going to see him again. He's a big kid, good movement. What was the receiver's name from Thomasville that was so good? Big white kid that we played a couple of years back. He was the only one that scored a touchdown
Is
against
it a
us.
tight end?
They played him at tight end some, but he played wide
Cole
receiver.
Shaw?
Cole Shaw.
Cole, he was good now.
That is exactly. He's a big version of Cole Shaw.
Good hands.
Yep.
That was a good memory bank there.
That
Thank
was
you.
impressive.
Even a blind hog finds an acorn.
Oh,
If they keep digging long enough.
Snort, snort.
So he,
Oink, oink.
oink, oink.
and there's 10. And again, he is the main target. Now, the running back, kind of a scat back. He's not as good as Deuce by any means, but he's good. On defense, number 3 for them is the player of the year in their region. So that tells you something. He is very Jaden Rubo-ish.
Yeah.
You'll look at him and say, okay, well, now I don't see a whole lot physically, but this kid, he's one of those that knows exactly where the ball is and is the first one normally there whenever a tackle is going to be made. Very, very impressive. I think we will have some opportunities as you see Gainesville here throwing the ball. I think we will have some opportunities to throw the football, but I really, really think with the advantage we will have size-wise along the line, we're going to line up and run the ball right at them, if I had to guess.
Well, another thing, too, is, and you have to remember with teams like this that have that home run threat like they do, the more you control the clock and the more you have possessions, the scoring on your possessions is going to be huge in this. And I think defensively for us, taking away their operating space by open field tackles and sure tackles is going to be the biggest way to win.
Well, they are an offensive team, and I think even their fans and everybody that has watched them through the year will tell you they hang their hat on their offense. Now, defensively, they're solid, but they've given up a lot of points in several football games. They gave up 35 in this one. And as you see here again, Gainesville taking some deep shots.
I remember watching him Friday night, too, for Gainesville.
2?
Yeah, he's good.
Yep. And this game essentially was for the region championship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and they were in that same situation because so they played for a region championship here, then they had to go win it again the next Friday when they played Milton.
Huge play right there stopping a 2-point conversion because the margin of victory in this football game was 2 points.
Yep.
But as it turns out, Roswell, the only loss that they've got was to Buford. And, of course, Buford now, depending on which poll you're looking at, is ranked number 1 in the country. And there's a celebration from a stop there to give them a
And I think
shot.
I think they'll travel well too.
Oh, no question. No question. Although it being on a Thursday night is kind of weird. And there's that big kid again. He's carrying people. So it will. I think it'll affect it to a degree just because it's a Thursday, and I mean Friday's a work day for a lot of families.
Me included.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, me too.
I get it. I get it.
Me 3.
Yeah. Yep. And Lakeisha Esther makes a point. The defense will have to win this game. I mean, again, I think that's a fair point. Their offense against our defense is probably where it's going to be won and lost.
Yeah, I think
But
so too.
and I think if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, you feel good about it because I think that our defensive front is as formidable as any defensive front they've probably seen this year.
Or more so.
Yeah, including Buford.
I mean, I would say our defensive front, our defensive team overall is probably as good as anybody's.
Right.
Yeah.
But they are a very well-coached team. They are fundamentally sound.
How many did they give up to Sequoia? 28?
That's a good question.
Yes.
I think it was. I think it was 35-28.
Yeah, because Sequoia was coming back there towards the end.
Yeah, but it was like 35-14 or something at one point.
let's see
They
if I can
scored a few.
find it here.
So, I mean, yeah, they're giving up some points, but
Yeah.
I agree. Game's going to be won on our defensive side of the ball.
And you got to
I
hold
agree.
on to the football.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
no
too.
question. No
Yep.
question.
Yep.
Yeah, they beat Sequoia 42-35.
And Edgar Guerra said that we're going to get defensive stops. Our offense has just got to take advantage of
I
our
agree.
moves.
Early.
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 Absolutely.
Because that's, I mean, in the few big games we played in, it
Yep.
took a little bit to get going.
Get going.
So if we can come out hot and score in the first quarter especially, that's going to do big things for us.
Well, one thing, too, now, because of the region that they are coming from, a lot of the teams that we see in the playoffs, we say, well, they really haven't been hit the way they're going to get hit. This team has.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
They're playing
tested.
a very strong region.
They're
up there,
tested.
so.
There's
no
no more.
question.
There's no more easy left. Easy's gone.
Yep, you're right. The quarterback, according to Jacob Carlton, going to Furman, 10 going to Cornell. I think the 3 scholarship guys they got are the quarterback, the wide receiver, and the kicker, from what I understand. I don't think the 12th man's going to lay down. I think we're going to be just fine. And Pastor Marable, good point. We cannot do what we did last week
No.
or in the Woodward game, whatever we make some mistakes.
I mean, we done it in Houston. We done it at Lee, too.
Yep. You just can't dig a hole against a team like this and expect to get out of it. So hopefully, again, fast start will be exactly what we will get. We mentioned signing day, and I think it's worth looking at. Do we got audio with this, by any chance?
Yeah, I can hook it up real quick.
Okay, and we'll talk for a second while you're hooking it up because this got Coach Rogers talking about each one of the players that signed. Fantastic early signing day. We had 7 guys who signed. I think it was Monday or Tuesday.
That was a Wednesday.
And
then on Friday we had 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more. Artem and Cam. So we'll watch this with you.
This is Cam and Artem.
Yeah, this was on Friday.
We can do all that later. Did you see him this morning?
All right, y'all ready? We're going to get started. Welcome back again. As I said, we've got the honor and privilege of celebrating 2 more guys for signing that just kind of need a little more time to kind of make their decision exactly where they're going to go. And so this is a big decision. You want to make sure you feel great about it. And so we have told them absolutely 100% to give them that opportunity, that time. Both of these young men will join those other 5. We signed 7 the other day, but they'll join another 5 that will be starting school, all right, in January. So they'll be going off to their school and going and getting started, which is such a cool thing. And so that'll bring the total up to 7 there, and then 9 early signees. So the first one up that we got that we're going to talk about is Mr. Cam Brooks. Y'all give it up for him. Everybody knows the man Cam. Cam got the big cheers section. Cam's homegrown, born and raised, legacy here at Central with all his family. Cam's one of the ones I got to meet very early. After I got hired, he was an 8th grader, obviously a very talented 8th grader. And I can say we took him on his first trip as an 8th grader, me and him and a couple other 8th graders, to Florida State. And we went to Florida State as an 8th grader to go see it. We got to know him. I've got to see it develop as a man. All right, and I use that term on purpose, as a man. Handling his business from a boy to a man and do things right. And we're so incredibly proud of him. And so we're excited. He's just going to go just a little bit down the road, so we keep checking him out over at Florida State. So get up, Cam Brooks. And next, we've got Artem Korchagin. Is not homegrown, but boy, we love him like he was. I mean, love him like he was. Artem showed up about a couple of weeks into his freshman year in August, all right, from Russia. And so they had moved here, his dad got a job here, and he goes up there to get his schedule filled out at the counselor's office, and the counselor looks at him and says, "Looks like you play football." He said, "You're pretty big. I've never played football." So, "Well, come on, you finna play now." And took him down to my office, and I got to meet him. And so I don't think he really got to sign up for football. I think he just kind of got forced on football. This is your schedule. You're going to be at weights, and you're going to play football. Yes. And so he shows up out there, and we put him in D-line to start with. And he had never played American football or anything. But if anyone has got the honor to know on him, I know a lot of y'all have got the honor to know on him, he is goal-driven. Yeah. With Artem sets a goal, he is driven to accomplish it. And so at some point, he set a goal. He was going to figure this game out. He was asking questions. He was working on his skills, getting better. And then sophomore year, when he moved O-line, and he really started just escalating. Just improving, understanding football, doing a lot of stuff with his footwork and things like that. But then obviously these last 2 years, his junior and senior year, has been amazing. He is highly intelligent. And so having a center like that, y'all have no clue the amount of calls and checks he helps us get into great calls. And he's got just a bit of a little violent streak in him when he wants to get after it. And I love that about him. And so Arnold is going not far down the road, down I-10. So Vic, you'll be able to go and watch him at the University of South Alabama. Love that for Arnold. All right, Arnold. Good job. Molo Gibbs. There you go. All right, and so now we're going to turn it over to these guys to say a little bit, all right, about themselves, and again, thank the people they want to thank.
So, God, I'd like to thank God first, my family, big family. I'd like to thank my teammates, everybody that's out there, and go home. Good morning. Good morning. I want to start saying I'm really thankful for Manny Bowles. Without him, none of this would be possible. He gave me opportunity, he gave me the physical ability to fulfill that opportunity. I want to thank my coaches, my dad, for never leaving my side, always supporting my decisions. I want to thank Miss Thomas and Miss Caroline for helping me help my bangs and bridges. I want to thank my teammates for being my second family here. Come to ask.
All right. That's pretty cool. That is cool. That's pretty cool. So congratulations to Cam and Artem. And now we'll take a look at video number 2, which we will have a lot more of them. And a totally different shot here. Of course, these aren't our videos, but here we go.
Pass it over to Amari. Amari's going to talk, and then we'll just keep passing the mic down till we're done. And then when we get done with that, we'll do the little signing ceremony and take many, many pictures.
What's up, y'all? I want to start off by thanking God for blessing me with the ability that I have to play this sport. I couldn't do none of this without him.
That's right.
This mom, my dad, my cousin, everybody that helped me get to this point. I'd like to thank my coaches, especially Coach Rogers. He on me every day. I'd like to thank all the coaches. I'd like to thank everybody that helped me get to this point. And hell the pit, go Panthers. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
First, I want to thank God. And, like Coach Rogers said, I had an injury. I had a beginning of the season. I had this most of it. Thanks to him, I was able to come back and finish out the season. So I just want to thank God for putting me in this position and Jack State and head coaches for just believing in me and sticking with me even when I got injured. Second, I want to thank our coaches, Coach Atkins, shout out to him for putting all of us in a position. He helped with all the recruiting and we just stayed on top of it. Getting us to the next level. And third, I want to just thank my parents, pushing me every day.
Game Pop.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I would like to thank God for putting me in this predicament. I would like to thank all the coaches. I would like to thank Coach Ack for taking it upon himself to treat you guys kids as his own. I would like to thank Coach Rogers for not just teaching football, but he teaches real life lessons with it. It's bigger than football.
That's right.
But with that being said, I would like to thank Delaware Blue Hens. That's why we'll be attending to. Go Hens.
Yo. First off, I want to thank God, my family right there. Been there for me since day one. I want to thank all the coaches, especially Coach Love for getting me right. Always like learning every day.
Froze up.
I want to thank Coach Matt. Been a real one. Not gonna lie. Coach Rogers, I want to thank him for welcoming me in with open arms.
Maybe not.
Here. Also want to thank Coach Matt. Not Coach Matt. Coach Atkins, my fault. For getting me to this point. Rain on.
What's up, y'all? First, I'd like to start by thanking God for opening these doors for me. Then I'd like to thank my mama, my sister, and my dad. They do a lot for me, like, I swear. Then I'd like to thank all the coaches, Coach Dudley, Coach Harold for pushing me hard at practice every day, Coach Herb, Coach Maud for opening these doors for me. I mean, shoot. Roll away, baby.
Okay, Casey.
And we have some good boys.
So congratulations to all those young
Absolutely.
men. That is just a cool thing to see right there. And the best news of all is there's more to come. Because whenever we get to February, you've got probably a half dozen or so with Jalen Johnson, Little Hawk Flanoy. I mean, there's a bunch of them that are probably going to have a shot to sign somewhere. So we're just really excited. Let's talk about the all-region stuff, Casey, if we can pull these up. Congratulations to these young men. Second-team specialists, Jake Jones and Carson Morales. Man alive, both of these players have grown up so much.
Absolutely, from the first year.
Now, Morales has done a fantastic job. I mean, place kicking, of course, but his kickoffs have been as good as anybody we've ever had. And he's just a sophomore. And I'm going to say something. Jake Jones, at the beginning of the season, and I'm not saying this as a criticism, but that punter position is something I think every one of us were going, oh, my gosh. And Jake stepped into a high-pressure situation because it's basically him.
Yep.
And the beginning of the year, I think he had to settle in.
Yep.
And once he got his sea legs under him, he has been extremely impressive.
You could see his confidence continue to grow.
Oh, my gosh. Exponential.
Just kind of probably started understanding the whole how it all works. You know?
Yep.
But you could definitely see him grow
Oh,
as the
my
season
gosh. 100%. So both of those guys, second team all-region, but both are sophomores. How cool is that?
I'll take it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And this is second team defense guy, Tristan Flanoy, Little Hawk, could have easily. I mean, any of these guys could have been first string. Eugene Ware in his first season playing linebacker, all region. DeAndre Andrews, he'll be back. Jacoby Herring, he'll be back. Congratulations to all those. And Eugene Ware and Little Hawk are two of those that I expect that we'll see signing with somebody.
I think so, too.
No question. All right. Second team offense. Jordan McNeil. Again, he'll be back.
Oh, the sky's the limit for him.
Yes. Gary Pringle.
Ooh.
A kind of a unicorn.
Yep.
Frank Garbett. How physical is that young man? And he has the best spike after a touchdown. He wins that award for the year. Jesse Two. How about that?
He'll be back.
And Noah Gunner.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Noah.
That's impressive.
There's your 2 offensive linemen that'll have they'll give you a lot of experience coming back.
Yep.
That's a good thing.
Yep. And Jordan.
Of course, 4 of the 5 there will be back.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. Jordan McNeil has the potential to be crazy good.
Oh yeah, I agree.
He's still growing.
Yeah, with some big time offers too. Already got some.
I think the fastest guy on our team.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
he's the fastest thing on the field now.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
he's
good now.
incredible. All right, so let's go to the first team
Got
defense.
that Langston speed.
He does.
Yeah.
Right. Ed Guerrera, no surprise. Daniel Jester, no surprise. Isaac and Isaiah Andrews, the twins, both
coming back.
First team defense, both of them will be back. And then you've got, of course,
Amari.
Amari Stevenson, who's heading to Kennesaw.
Yep.
And then Prince Chase. So look at that picture right there. You got 6 guys. Half of them will be back.
Yep.
How about that? All right. First team offense.
Not bad.
Not bad a bit. Zion Garlington. Big Dontavis Cooper. J.B. Watkins, who will be back. And Rodney Dunbar, who has come on this year, guys.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we knew the talent of that young man, but he has just grown up right in front of our eyes as the season has moved along.
He's learned to use his height advantage
Yes.
this year, I think.
Yes.
I mean, at the end of last year, we saw it a few times, but this year it's consistently. He's figured out how to make things happen with his length and height.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you, just one of the most, probably the best catch I've ever seen this year. Just unbelievable.
That one-handed one down there toward McDonald's.
And the house
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Ooh.
Man.
And then this is your overall all-region selections. Your player of the year for the region, Deuce Lawrence. The offensive player of the year, Jalen Johnson. Defensive player of the year. Now, this is for the region. Now, this isn't just for our team.
Right.
Defensive player of the year, Cam Brooks. Offensive lineman, Artem. And, of course, your coach of the year, Coach Rogers.
Not bad.
That ain't bad a bit, boys. That's pretty sporty.
Yep.
That's
And
pretty
guess
sporty.
what? That guy on the end's coming back.
Yeah, along with about half of the other ones.
And the thing too is, your region is no slouch of a region,
No.
right?
No, that's
I
a good
mean,
region.
you're talking about a solid region,
It is a
and then
solid
look at all the accolades you just got out of that. That's incredible. And you can see that the other region coaches see what you have here too.
Yeah, no question. No question. One more time, I want to thank Dairy Queen, sponsoring the Swarmcast. This was the chocolate chip cookie dough.
Absolutely.
Man, this thing was good, too, now.
It's hard to beat.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Past tense.
Pull the bracket up one more time, Casey. Let's show them. This is the Blizzard bracket that we will be posting online after the show, and there are 2 finalists.
And now, from what I've seen, as I've watched the bracket,
an objective
Oreo has dominated.
Yep. Yep.
With cookie dough coming
Right behind
kind of right there.
Yep.
But I'm telling you guys, if you want to get out there and vote, and you want to pull a stunner, you got to really vote, because I'm going to tell you, Oreo has dominated.
I think chocolate chip cookie dough is the underdog in there. Now, I agree with you, because Oreo is so consistent.
Think
But
you gotta
Oreo
go,
is-
you got to go get one of each to figure it out.
Yeah.
yeah, I would. And Dan and Sherry
Hey.
Stewart are like, okay, you don't have to convince us. We're on the way right now. Probably.
Oreo Blizzards like them Yellow Jackets. They get better every week.
Hey, listen to that. I like it.
So I was going to give you that one.
Hey,
But,
Obi Carnage.
Yeah, congratulations to all of those players. Congratulations to Coach Rogers for representing all of us and doing such a fantastic
Absolutely.
job. Let's see here. Let's talk about flag football. We need to at least acknowledge that.
Absolutely.
The girls, of course, last week hosted round 1 and 2 of the state playoffs, and they dominated Rockdale.
Yeah.
It was 41-0 or something like that, I think. Fantastic performance from so many of them. And they moved on to play the winner of Blessed Trinity and Woodward.
Yep.
And Blessed Trinity won that game. So it was us and Blessed Trinity. We scored first.
Yeah.
Missed the extra point. So we're leading it 6-0. And then I think it was in the second quarter, Blessed Trinity scored. They made their extra point, so it's 7-6 with a whole half to go, and that was it.
Yep.
That was the scoring.
That was it.
Yep.
And the loss ends the season. The girls, I think, ended up 13-3 total.
Something like that,
14-3, something like that. I mean, just area champions, undefeated down here as far as our area was concerned.
In your second year.
In the second year.
Ever.
And I want to congratulate Coach Chad Parkerson for the job he has done and the buy-in from those young ladies. They have done just a magnificent job.
Absolutely.
And the future is bright, Brian. Big time.
And it was neat. It was so neat to be in the indoor with that too, regardless of the situation with the rain and stuff. And what a blessing was it to be able to have it there. And another showcase of why that thing is so important.
Yeah.
You have a resource there that not nobody else coming into that thing had.
Jacob Carlton says Blessed Trinity is now playing for the state championship.
They are.
So that tells you something. And Obadiah, I'll address what you asked there about some inspiring words. We'll do that as a group. I've got some stuff I want to get into.
It is the first official game in the indoor field, too.
Yeah.
So-
And it was really neat. It was neat. We had a good time.
And I want to say that I'm sure if Coach Chad Parkinson is listening to us, he probably picked up a lot of new stuff this year.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we'll
big
be able
time.
to apply it to the girls that he's got
Yeah,
coming back.
sure.
Such a good group coming back.
Yes.
Man, I bet you that it would take another step. And, it's
Well, the thing is
we're
this.
right there this year.
Yeah.
Well, think about the boys' spring practice with 183 that came out. Chad's going to have a problem with the number of girls that are probably going to show up to try out for this team.
Absolutely.
And that's what a great problem.
And
What
you
a great
got a
problem.
lot coming back next year. Too.
Yes.
Your quarterback comes
Speed,
back
man,
and
they
just
got-
I would say Ashley's right. Most of them play basketball or track,
Yep.
too.
And some play soccer too.
And soccer, yep.
That's right. But anyway, congratulations to the ladies representing Thomasville and Thomas County and all of us so well, and just so looking forward to what you guys are going to be doing in the future. And again, congratulations to Coach Chad Parkerson. Just a fantastic job. We do need to bring this up. Bring up the Kennesaw State picture. Taiwan Christopher and Tykeem Wallace. This was the Conference USA Championship between Kennesaw State there on the left and Jacksonville State on the right.
We got players at both places.
I think we have Walter Reddick over there at Jacksonville State, I believe.
Who's signed with them this year?
Pringle.
Yep.
So we got another one going to Jack State.
Yep. Yeah, and Omari's going to
Omari going to
Kennesaw.
Kennesaw. So we got like a pipeline going.
Yeah.
Well, pull the picture of this was off ESPN.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That's a screen capture off ESPN of Tykeem Christopher lighting the stadium up. That's not a replay board behind him. That's a reflection of his smile. So Tykeem
right there,
who is a senior, has got his ring. And a fantastic game, 19-15. And there's a great picture. We're not going to put it up, but you can go find it.
Yeah.
Of Taiwan and Tykeem in the locker room enjoying a celebratory stogie.
Yeah.
And Devin Ross, too. I always forget about Devin. But, yeah, fantastic. Just as good as it gets. And fantastic kids. And congratulations. And congratulations to Jacksonville State, too. I mean, you're in a conference championship game. Nothing wrong with that.
And Kennesaw went from they only won 2 games last year. Fired their coach.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Devin.
Yep. Hey, and Devin's one of the all-time greats in my mind.
And this is only the second or third year they've been in FBS, right?
Third year. I think it's the third year.
For Jack State?
Kennesaw.
No, Kennesaw.
Jack State, it might have been their
remember.
first or second year playing in them.
I think it's the second, now that I think about it.
Well, you know,
they
Rich
come
Rod,
down and beat Florida State 2 years ago.
Yep.
Rich Rod was there, and then he left and went to West Virginia last year, I think. And this is the Jacksonville State's first year with the new head coach, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But they've been in FBS for a while.
Yeah.
What about Kennesaw? That's what I'm thinking.
It's either
Kennesaw
second or
second
third
or
year.
third.
It's new for them.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. Either second or third year.
And they had a heck of a year.
Actually, I think it's only their second because I remember saying last year when they fired their coach, they fired the guy that got them the first FBS win.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I think second or third, whatever.
We got to keep FSU from giving coach an offer.
I don't think that's the problem.
We're good. We're talking college. I guess we might as well bring up the college playoff stuff and all of the picks that are in and the folks and the seeding and everything. What were your guys' opinion on all that?
I don't think you want it.
What's that?
I don't think you want it.
You know, I don't want to hear it.
No. I don't think Miami should be in there.
But you think Alabama should?
That's an iffy one.
I'm an Auburn fan. Alabama shouldn't ever.
To me, if you put Miami in, that rewards not winning your conference.
And well, not only that, you got 2 teams with the exact same record, Miami and Notre Dame. Notre Dame lost their first 2 games early, and if you're going to lose early.
But listen,
hold on.
They played the crap. They lost the 2 best teams they played all year.
Yep.
And played a bunch of crap teams and beat them to death.
Don't you ever talk about the Arkansas Razorbacks like that.
But now let's say this now. You know, with college football, if you're going to lose early, because you lose late, you hurt more. That's just the way it does. That's the way it's always been.
That ain't the way it is now.
Well, Miami and Notre Dame played each other, and Miami won that game. Now, you could say Notre Dame could have won, should have won. They didn't. And if they're 2 even teams with their records, what type of message does it send if the playoff committee puts the team in that lost that head-to-head contest? Yeah. You're saying essentially the games don't matter.
Okay.
Well, you can't do that.
I'll take you another step farther. Okay. So I know the rules are the rules before I even say this. They made the rules. You got to put certain teams in, okay?
Sure.
Outside of the big boys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's no way that you should have 2 teams entering the first round of the playoffs, one a 5-touchdown deficit
underdog,
and another one, the other one a 3-touchdown underdog.
And like you say, they've got to
put teams in there to make
this is why they extended it to 12. So I get it, but if you want the 12, that's not the 12 best teams, but that's
and you're all. It's not going to be any different. If you expand it to 32, somebody's going to say, "Well, we should have been in."
You're just moving the line.
We should have been in.
That Tulane did beat Duke, who won the ACC.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, that's never mind.
Dukes to the natty, baby.
And let me say this about Alabama, because to me the outliers were Alabama, Miami, Notre Dame.
Yep.
You look at the body of work that Alabama had during the season. Now, They won 4 straight games against top 25 teams, which is historic. That's never happened before. And, of course, everybody wants to say they went to Athens, they defeated Georgia, which might be the biggest win of the year. I get that. They lost to Florida State, and it wasn't even close. And you look at what happened to that SEC championship game. That game was not as close as the score indicated. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Georgia wasn't an offensive juggernaut there, but it was lopsided.
It was the same Alabama offense that was in Tallahassee.
That's exactly right.
This is an Alabama football team that had -3 yards rushing.
The last time that happened was 1968.
And they got in.
Well, but again, those 4 wins in the middle of the season, I guess from the committee standpoint, but now as a Georgia guy, I'm going to be a little bit salty because 2 years ago, Georgia goes in #1, undefeated in the SEC championship, loses 27-24 without Ladd McConkey, without Brock Bowers, and our 2 top running backs.
And don't make it.
And drop 5 places after the SEC championship, a 3-point loss.
Yep.
What about a 21-point loss?
Didn't y'all win the national championship there?
No, we did not.
No,
we played FSU in the bowl.
Oh, yeah, that's
right. We
right.
played FSU, and we sat all our players.
Yeah.
We should have forfeited.
But Georgia played.
That's right.
I think I wanted to see Vanderbilt get in.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they
What
were
a story.
definitely one of the top 12 best playing teams of now, but
The group of 5 needs to
send them to Indiana.
Group of 5 needs to have their own national championship.
Yes.
They need to have their own tournament.
Stad the big boy stuff.
Let James Madison, let Tulane, let all have their own tournament because there is no – I mean, I guess stranger things have happened, but
not this time.
if you think James Madison's going to go to Oregon and beat Oregon, I have some oceanfront property in Coolidge that I would really like to show you. Just saying. I'll show you.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
I disagree.
It's a good view.
I think the FCS deserves to get at least 2 spots in for the fact of transfer portal has changed college football.
That's true.
Entirely.
That's true. That's true.
There's no more of this. It is equal across the board now, and you will see teams like Tulane compete with teams like Duke, who won the ACC, who got better throughout the course of the year. Okay. If you don't give those teams a chance to play in it, you'll never know if they're going to win it or not, right?
That's right.
Yep.
So it's no different than this Alabama thing. Is fine and dandy. Everybody can complain about that. That's fine. Because do they deserve to get in? I don't know. But I think in the long term, Miami getting in is better than Notre Dame getting in. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't play in a conference and you get to self-schedule whoever you want to schedule, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I play a hybrid schedule between 2 conferences.
And you play in a conference and everything else but football.
Well, and let me say this, too. The games in the season have to matter.
Yes.
The games in the season have to matter. If you put Notre Dame in, you are telling the rest of college football the games during the regular season don't matter. Just pick your 12 favorite teams based on the colors of the uniforms. That's the playoff teams. Now let everybody else play their silly games. You can't do that. They played head-to-head. Notre Dame lost.
But the emphasis is fixing to be so much on the playoff that you're going to see all these other teams. They're not going to go to these bowl games.
And eventually, you're going to see the college, the conference championship games go away.
Got to.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, well, I think
got to because you can't have a team not playing that day and then a team lose and then the team that was waiting.
And the teams that don't play get rewarded for
That's
it.
right.
But what you said, too, that's already happened. There's already 10 colleges that rejected playing bowl games altogether.
Yep.
If you want the revenue from the bowl games playing at the beginning of the year, because then that's when you can actually influence your schedule and schedule tough opponents.
100%.
Have them sponsored. They can play in a neutral site. It's a done deal. And then at the end of the season, if you're on in the tournament,
it's done.
Go to Cancun.
100%.
Yeah, it's done.
Let your bowls be at the beginning of the year, not the end of the year.
Right,
Yep,
and because basketball does the same thing.
Or I'll throw another one at you.
Okay.
If you're going to have teams that's on the bubble, open them holes up and have a play-in game. These 2 teams are on the bubble, there's 2 spots. The 2 winners of those 2 games get in.
So you're saying like
then you
Miami, Alabama had to play Texas and Vanderbilt?
Have Notre Dame play JMU. Have Notre Dame play JMU. Yeah. The winner gets in. That don't kick out the little guy.
That's not about it.
He wins.
And that gives you a bigger line in the sand, too, because you can't say, oh, they got left out. The first one's left out, but they don't have a chance to play for it.
Yep.
And Ed Greer's making a point here. He says that, of course, Ed Jr.'s going to Old Dominion, which is a G5 school.
Absolutely.
And the difference is money. I mean, that's the difference between
It's
this
money.
program. It's money. I mean, that's the bottom line. I
It
totally
ain't players.
agree.
They got good players.
Yep.
Yeah.
100% agree. 100%.
Well, that's where half the rosters from all the SEC schools come from.
That's
Right.
exactly
You are
right.
exactly right.
Look at Trinidad Chambliss. Where was he last year, right?
Yeah.
Beating
And all of a
Valdosta-
sudden he's one
beating
of
Valdosta State.
Yeah, and all of a
Ferris
sudden he's
State.
one of the best players
Yep.
in the nation.
Ferris
Yep.
State.
Yep.
Diego Pavia.
Yep.
But,
Look where
but
he
I
came
think
from.
you're going to start seeing.
Where was Diego Pavia's mom, though? That's the biggest question. That's what everybody wants to know.
I don't know.
You're going to get him flustered.
Now,
You
let
good
me
hoe.
tell you. Let me tell you. What's going to happen is you're going to start seeing the farm grounds.
Farm system type
Yes.
thing, like single A, double A.
Yeah.
I think Ricky
Fulton,
and
Caleb Anderson.
Caleb Anderson, prime examples. They went and played their 2 years. Now they can advance.
Yeah.
Yep.
To,
Yep.
to
Yep.
get wherever they want to get.
Yep.
And by the way, I think Ricky might have found a home,
Okay.
and I saw Caleb got offered maybe 2.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Okay. Enough about college.
Okay.
Picks. Let's. We gonna. No, we don't have picks.
We didn't calculate it.
Okay.
Hey, you about to say,
we're doing
the
it.
only
We're
game
doing
we
it.
can pick would be
Yeah.
Rome and Gainesville.
Well,
So-
and Bryce said he
We can
didn't
talk
do
about
he
it.
didn't do good last week, so he didn't want to add them up. So
We'll do it Monday for this pass because there's not enough games.
got you.
This,
Got you.
Obviously,
Well, I'll
but
tell you,
we
a
can talk
team-
about the Rome game.
I can tell you a team that's playing very, very good, and that's kind of rode under the radar all year. But now they're coming out of the shadows. That daggum Carrollton bunch is good.
Yes. Yes.
I seen
Ranked
some
number
highlights.
one in Max Preps, yeah.
Man, I seen some highlights. Man, they're so
So
Good.
essentially, their game against Buford is
That's
a national championship
A lot of
game.
people are saying it's for the national championship.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
That's cool.
Their running back looks like he's built out of a lab.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he is super good.
Yeah.
He is super good.
The Rome Gainesville game, virtually even. I mean, you look at all the analytics and everything between those two schools. I mean, offense, defense, that's going to be a heck of a
That'll be a
football
good game because Coach Reed's they're going to play defense. God, they're going to play defense. And you know how they played us that year? We were so good.
Yes, tough.
And 23, I mean, by far played us to our best game of all year.
Yeah, it was a great game. That was the field goal at the end of the game to win it.
Yes. We never led the game until the kick at the end.
Yep. Lakeisha Esser says a $50 gas card for anybody that gets it right on the money, and I think she's talking about the Roswell Thomas County Central game.
Coming out of your wallet.
Lakeisha,
Lakeisha, I don't
she's
wanna
got
take
that
your
Alabama
money.
Roll Tide money. She could do
Oh,
it.
she's got that Roll Tide Willie money.
Obadiah Farley asked me earlier about offering some thoughts, and I'll just share this. This environment, this community, is unlike anything else. I have been all over this state doing these games now for almost 40 years. I've never seen anything like this stadium and this fan base, and the fact that this is the third time ever that this game of this magnitude has been played in our stadium. I am just so excited for our Roswell friends and the folks from Valdosta and the folks from Cairo and the folks from Mitchell County and the folks from Bainbridge and Early County and Albany and over to Colquitt County that will be coming over here to watch this football game.
I think so.
With that being said, get your tickets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get your tickets.
Not
'cause-
interrupting.
No, you got a point.
Just
Go fan.
think about the people.
GoFan.com.
So if the people from Worth County, they're going to be playing in the state championship
Yep.
next week.
Yeah.
They can come watch the semifinal.
Yeah.
This is the only game in South Georgia. The only other game that will be played is in Rome. I am so excited to see those folks get to experience what we're used to.
Yep.
They have not seen anything like this, and I promise you with this particular football game, they will walk out of that stadium saying, I don't know what those folks have got, but we need some of that.
Yeah.
So go get you some of that, right?
Yeah. You're not going to find any better environment on a Thursday night. I don't care if you're downtown or you're uptown. You need to be here.
Well, the combination of the team,
Yeah.
the community, and just the whole package of what's going on with this program right now, it is as good as it will get.
And this game has got a storyline too. You add so much to it. It really does not. It does not get bigger than what this is, because when you get ready to play for a state title, you're going to have adversity, and you're going to play somebody that's worth playing. And Roswell is everything in a bag of chips.
Yep.
Yeah, and you need to be here too, because this is the last time your seniors out there are going to get to walk out of the locker room.
Yep.
So,
On this field.
Yep. On this field,
and they want to
for sure.
experience it one more time, so
Yep.
make it memorable for them and the other team, too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a once-in-a-lifetime type of thing because, again, the first time this happened, 1972. The next one, 1986. You were part of that one.
Yep.
It's been almost 40 years. So this isn't something that just comes around every other week. You've got yourself a historic opportunity here, Jacket Nation. Take advantage of it. Make the most of it and make this last home game of this incredible season one that those kids, those seniors especially, will be talking about with their grandkids one day.
Yeah.
It's a special opportunity, no question. Guys, before we get out of here, thank Dairy Queen one more time.
Absolutely.
We appreciate Dairy Queen sponsoring our Swarmcast.
Yep.
And go get you a Blizzard. And we're going to put the Blizzard bracket up tonight whenever we get finished here. And I want to say, before I forget, we're going to shoot for doing our next Swarmcast on Monday.
Yeah.
Because Tuesday, if we're able to get there for the state game, the team would be traveling on Tuesday and it gets all complicated. But regardless, win, lose, or draw, we will be here on Monday with the next edition of the Swarmcast. And hopefully, we're doing some previewing. But
You could buy cowbells and horns at Gears and Pilcher. Yeah.
And Heather, you are definitely right on it.
Hey, listen, right. Yeah, as far as that neutral thing that has gone all over the internet, that has nothing to do with anything regarding the fans. The fans need to bring their A game.
Absolutely.
And then some.
Let's make it not neutral.
The fan. I'm not worried about the fans.
No, I ain't worried
I am
about
not
it.
worried about the fans one speck. It's going to be fun, guys.
Yep.
Already looking forward to it. Y'all, thank you so much. Casey, thank you for all your work getting it set up. Bryce
Thank you,
Young,
Casey.
Brian Davis, Jamie Maters. And again, Thursday evening, 5:30, we will have our tailgate show on the radio. The live stream thing, we need to mention that, golly. NFHS, it is not available through us. The Georgia High School Association has all control over every aspect of this particular game and the state game. If you want to watch it, the NFHS network is going to be your only choice. Radio live stream is free, and it's at WTUFradio.com. You can watch it or listen to it. Some folks I've read today were able to sync up the NFHS feed, which there were a lot of complaints about, but along with the radio feed, and it worked. I don't know how to tell you to do that. But 5:30, the tailgate show will start. We'll be on live at the stadium about 6:45 or so. Coach Rogers with Coach's Corner at 7, and then we kick it off.
So if they want to come eat with us Thursday at 5 o'clock,
we are eating at Woodstack.
Woodstack.
Yes, sir. With Justin Stevens and the folks there at Woodstack Barbecue. I'm looking forward to that.
Barbecue Shack.
Some barbecue.
Man, that stuff is good now.
It is.
And Pastor Marable says the stream is horrible. I don't know what to say about that again. We have absolutely no control over it. I apologize that ours is not available, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Guys, until Thursday, go Jackets. We'll see you on the radio, y'all. Thanks.